Okay, let's get right into it. We're answering 2D questions. I've got a nice worksheet that we're going to work on, and then we should be done in less than 2 hours. Yes, sum of angles in a triangle add up to how much? 180 degrees. That's done. Then find the value of the unknown variable in each of the following diagrams. So the unknown value in this case is what? It's x. We know that angles inside the triangle add up to 180. This is a right angle. It's how much? It's 90 degrees. Right angle. So 55 degrees plus 90 plus x must give me how much? 180. 55 plus 90 is 145 plus x equals to 180. Then 180 minus 145. Take it that side. It's how much? It's 35 degrees. What will be the reason? The reason will be this one. Hey! Interior angles in a triangle add up to 180. So I'll be using this rule most of the time. So to save time, you know what I'm talking about. So if you can't see, this is 68. This is 47 degrees. So we want x. So we're going to say what? 47 plus 68 plus x equals to 180. Then 47 plus 68 is how much? 105 degrees plus x equals to 180. 115 is how much? 180 minus 115 is 65 degrees. So this is actually 65 degrees. So if they were to ask you the name of the triangle, they are not the same. So it's a right angle in this case, but it's also scaling. Scaling. So it's scaling because the angles are not the same. This one is also scaling because the angles are not the same. And it's not, this one is okay, can you focus there? Right angle triangle. So let's move. So the same reason will be the same. All angles inside the triangle add up to 180. Let's move. Here's that question that I want us to do. Yes. What type of a triangle is this? It's an isosceles triangle. Why do we say so? Because they show us that the two sides are the same. If the two sides are the same, it means what? The base angles are equal. So this angle is 77, then automatically this one will be how much? 77. So they didn't write it. Let's write it as x. X will be 77 degrees because of base angles are equal. In which triangle? Isosceles. You need to tell them that we know that this is an isosceles triangle and then the base angles are the same. So, perfect. When you add these two together, plus that angle there, you get 180. So it proves what we were saying. Okay, let's move right along. This question also same. It's an isosceles triangle. They gave us the value of this and they say find the missing side. So we want to find the value of W. W. How do we do that? We know that since it's an isosceles triangle, this side has the same value also. So if this is W, this is also W. And then we're going to say this W, W, W. This, the sum of all of this must give us how much? 180. So this plus this will be how much? 2W. I don't like the way I say W, but it's fine. So take this one that side. Obviously, I'm going to take the constant to the other side. 180 minus 82 is 98. Divide both sides by 98 and you find that this is actually how much? 49. So the value of this is 49 and the value of that is 49. Did you see what I did? They gave me the value of this one. I said whatever I have here should be the same as this one because of we're dealing with an isosceles triangle. and then you add the 2. Your reason will be what? Interior angles. Yeah? Sum of interior angles in a triangle equals to 180. Okay, cool. Let's quickly rush to this question and we should be done. All right. So in this case, they want what? They want the value. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. Can you see? They told us that this side and this side are the same. They want the value of A. They want the value of B. So firstly, I'm going to say, okay, B, identify the base. What type of a triangle is this one? It's an isosceles triangle because two sides are the same. Therefore, the angles will be the same. So what will be the base? This side will be the base. So once we identify the base, the angles of the base are the same. So B equals to 40 degrees because of base angles are equal in an isosceles triangle. Sharp. We're done. We want the value of A. If I know the value of B, I'm going to say 40 plus B is how much? 40 equals to A plus A equals to 180. So 80 plus A equals to 180. Take 80 to the other side. Then A is 180 minus 80. 100. What am I doing? Then each has its own reason. For this one, I use what? The sum of angles in a triangle will give me 180. Sharp, 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 sharp. This is another nice question. They want the value of x. So there is x plus 10. So this is 35, this is 70. What do we know? We know that all these things, when we add them up together, we need to get how much? 180. So this is this angle, this is that angle, and that is the whole thing. There is x plus 10. So we've got 3 angles there. So we're going to add 10 plus 35 plus 70. We get the answer. I still have x there. And then take 105 to the other side so that x is alone. We want the value of x. 180 minus 115 will be how much? 65 degrees. 65 degrees, yes. Then I'm going to substitute it there so that I know the value of this angle here. So 65 plus 10 will be 75. So 75 plus 35 plus 70 will give us how much? 180. Cool. Your reason here is what? The sum of angles in a triangle add up to 180. Nice. Wonderful. Let's do these 2 last questions and we should be done with this. So in under 15 minutes, we're solving questions on 2D shapes for triangles. So how many triangles do we have here? We've got this big triangle here. Yeah, we've got this big triangle. And then we've got 2 right angles. Right angled triangle. And that one and that one. So what are we going to do? The big triangle is an isosceles triangle. Can you all see that? Yes, we can all see that. They want the value of x and they want the value of y. So what are you going to do? Okay, we're going to start first with the big triangle. The big triangle says these 2 sides are the same. If the 2 sides are the same, we need to identify what the base. So this becomes the base. If we identify the base, the angles of the base are the same. So x is 50, just like that. We found the value of x. Base angles are equal. Yeah, we've been doing this for quite a lot. I'm sure now you are getting them. You are acing them. And then how are we going to find the value of y? Now we've got this smaller triangle now. Where can I draw it so that you see it? We've got this one. I hope you see it. It's like this. X, right angle, and y. We've got the value of x now. Right angle is how much? 90 degrees. So what are we going to actually do? We're going to say 90, the right angle. X is how much? 50 plus what? Y is how much? 180 degrees. Then you add This plus this will give you 140, 180. Take 140 to that other side. Here you're only left with y equals to 180 minus 140. And you get that angle is how much? It's 140. Here we use what? The sum of angles in a triangle will give us how much? 180. Perfect. So this is, if this is 40, this will also be 40 because these two angles that are inside this big triangle are exactly the same. They are congruent. We're going to do that very soon. I hope you'll be on the lookout. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any question, okay, we've got one more question. Yes, exterior angles inside a triangle is equal to what? Let's do that question quickly. It's equal to two opposite interior angles. So we said the angle outside is equal to that one. So we did this in detail in the other video. So please check it out. So here they want the value of x. Can you see that the value of x is outside? We said this is equal to the two opposite, not the one next to it, not this one, the other two angles that are opposite the outside angle, the sum of it. So x is actually 60 plus 60, which gives you how much? 120. So the value of x is 120. We are using this reason. You can actually find this using angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. So you're going to say 180 minus 60 will give you 120 as well. But here they wanted us to apply that rule. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching, liking the video and sharing the video. Okay, I have more questions to do. More questions. Let's do them under how many minutes? Under 5 minutes. So this one we can do. This one we said this angle and that angle will give you the angle outside. So 60 plus 45 will be 105. We're using angles outside, exterior angles. So what you can actually do, you can find the value of this angle using angles in a straight line and then use angles in a triangle and find this one. Once you have this one, you can use angles on a straight line. So let's do this question. I want to do these two questions because these are typical exam questions. Okay, and also the last one, then we should be done. This one, let's focus. Where are we? We're there. This one, they say find the value of y. How are we going to find the value of y? I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to find this using angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line add up to 180. So I'm going to say x plus 58 equals to 180. Obviously, you can start by looking for y angles inside a triangle. You can find it. But I want to do it the other way. Angles on a straight line, I find the value of x. 180 minus 58. You're going to get how much? 122 degrees. We said according to the rule of exterior angles, the angle outside equals to the two opposite interior angles. So y plus 60 must give us x according to that rule of external angles or exterior angles. So the value of y plus 60 must give us x, but we already have the value of x, which is 122. So I'm going to subtract what? 60, and I find that the value of y is 62. You can actually use that angles in a triangle to confirm what I'm saying. You get 62. Can you see? So I started by saying adjacent angles on a straight line will give me 180, and I use exterior angles equaling to two opposite interior angles. Same as this question. They gave us the external angle and one internal angle. They want us to find this one. So let's make this one x, just for argument's sake. You can make it y, b, or q, or you can make it ben. But we know that these two angles, x plus 77, must equal to what? To the angle outside. And they gave us the angle outside is 124. So to find this one, just subtract this one from the external angle and you should get your answer. So x is 47 degrees. Do you all see it? So we use what? Exterior angles. Sharp. And then this one, this is a beautiful question also. How are you going to do this question? Very easy. So there are two ways to do it. You can find the angle inside and solve it, but I'm just going to use exterior angles also. This angle is equals to two opposite interior angles. So you can use angles on a straight line. Once you have this angle, you equate all these three angles to 180. That's one method of doing it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take the long route because I want you to be comfortable with using this. So the external angle, look, the external angle can be here, the external angle can be there, the external angle can be there. It's just an extension of this, but it's outside the triangle. It's outside. Make sure it's outside. Then that's when you can apply this rule. So 5x plus 7 plus 3x plus 15 equals to 94. The two opposite interior angle equals to the external angle. That's why I'm equating there. Then I'm going to add 5x plus 3x gives me 8x. 7 plus 15 is how much? It's 22. 94. Take that one that side. 94 minus 22 will be what? 72, 82. So we're going to divide. Yes. Then we find that the value of x is 9. Cool. We left with how many seconds? 15 seconds. So I'm going to say 5 times 9 plus 7. I get 52 there. 3 times 9 plus 15. I get 42 there. 180 minus 52 minus 42 equals to 86. 180 minus 94 equals